Okay, guys, and welcome back. We're talking about the entries, the new entries we're going to be making. So what happened here was, so if you check my Forex found, or let's say check our Forex factory. All right, so let's just check that, and you're going to see that we add the institutional news, right, from the USD, which made anything against the USD drop and USD going up. So you can see that in all pairs, in all USD pairs. And before that, I was already waiting for a sell from GPUSD. And why is that? Is if you can go to the 2 hour time frame. Okay, so if you go to the 2 hour time frame and you see this, you can see that we are on a bullish trend for a little while. And you can see that we've been utilizing this. We've taken about a very good bullish entry here. So since then, the price has been choppy. So I've been waiting for that retest on this zone, all right, on this zone, all right. And I was waiting to make a decision right here because people were buying, and I was like, you just have to be patient to see exactly what happened. So if I use the replay, all right, so using the replay, you could see that uh let's put it from here. Okay, so you can see that we had the price tested here, but it's reacted to the OB around this area. And I think there's another one just right here, which I indicated, but I was expecting the price to get there before I make short entries. But as you can see, if I reduce the speed a little while and I move to the lower time frame, you're going to see that we have we see the price reacted to this OB right there. So if we refine the order just a little bit here, if we refine the order, you can see that the price actually tested here. And let's put it a play. And you can see from there we add this rejection, and the price keeps dropping down and keep dropping down. So if you can check the factory news, and you can check. So today's on the one, as you can see, all day the USD World Total Vehicle Sales, all right? And that's really, and you can see, let me just say, and this is going to be, you can see 1 p.m. FOMC member, and this is going to be uh to today. You can see, and in the CNY we're having the bank holiday, all right? So I think the Chinese banks are on holiday, I think so. But you can see that the card in the US is pretty volatile, and that's why we're getting this volatile move. And as you can see from here, since here the price moved and just keep testing this order block and drop. So what could we have done? Like, let's say, well, how we could have entered this price at this price action. All right, so what happened here is that since we got the rejection here to the OB, I was expecting the price to get here before, but we got that rejection from here, and the price keeps dropping. So what we could happen is that we could have set a stop a sell limit right here, and our stop just be above this OB, right? And we could have our TP just right here. Our TP1 could be here. All right, our TP1 could be here. We could be expecting the price could create a needle structure here. All right, our TP1 could be there. So our TP2 will be down here. And you can see that that's exactly what happened. The price came here. We could have gotten him just like that. And TP1 could have gotten smashed. And you can see it broke through, and we currently at GPU. So this could have been an example of the trade we could have taken on GPU today, but we actually took a trade on the other one. So we actually took a trade on the took trade on Euro USD yesterday. I think so. Yeah, we took Euro USD yesterday. We took a bullish entry from I think was this the chart I used? I think so. Yeah. So the TP was just right at the TP1 was around this area, which the price got to, and the stop loss was moved to entry. So technically, yeah, we just got TP1 and got a break even. And you know why is that? Because I wasn't expecting the price to drop today because we are still on the bullish trend. But as you can see, the price dropped back to the support, and um, we're still looking for what is next. And the price is still going to make. I think the price might still be bullish, but euro technically is the bearish. But I'm going to check DXY to gain more confirmation, because DXY as we can use DXY to see the correlation and see what is going on with the USD overall. So moving on, one of the interesting trade I also took personally is the USD JPY. Since the bullish rally started, I've been looking for an entry on the US JPY, but the entry was so fast, it happened so fast, and I it happened so fast. By the time I could share it, it's gotten to the middle. So I was like, I'll just let it go, and I'll explain more when I'm doing the live entry. So I'll be explaining USD JPY. So first we have to talk about the dollar as the price. So we got stuck here for a while, right, in this range for a while, and also we were here for a while in USD JPY. So the price was pretty choppy here, and I couldn't just figure out where it was going to. Maybe it was going, we had breakouts from here, so I couldn't figure out if it's going to continue bearish or we're going to break to the upside and we're going to continue bullish. So that was the first doubt I was having, and I was like, okay. So when the news came out, you can see this was the yesterday, we had this breakout. Since then, I've been watching it on how we could take an entry. So if I can use the what's it called, the replay thing, you could see from right here. So I'm going to explain how the entry was actually gotten, how we actually got the entry. So we had a breakout from here, a retest created. All right, so let me just put it right here. Oh, I think the connection. Okay, so we're back. So you can see since the when I got the first breakup from the year, first I was still taking note of the trend of the um zone right here. We kind of have like a kind of zone in this area. So I was, just taking notes and looking for how I could take my entry in. So you can see that we add a retest down there, and let's go to the 30-minute time frame. We add a retest around here, and you can see that the price became a little bit choppy, testing this area again multiple times before we actually break this structure here. We actually broke this one, and that was when I knew the price was going to create a new high. And you can see that the price actually broke here and tested this place. And once it tested, the price get back here. So I was already waiting on how to get an entry. The first my entry was supposed to be here. I was supposed to take an entry here, but you can see the price didn't cut down here and just move and continue bullish. So I confirmed the bull by when the price broke the previous structure of this to the upside and was creating a retest here, creating an OB. We had an inside bar. So uh continuation. So from there, I took an entry just right there. Just the moment the price came back, created a structure, it came back to this OB. I took an entry. The stop was just about 6-7 pips. And you could see that the price continued bullish and bullish and bullish, broke the structure, closed around this area. I think I closed about 30 pips, 30-40%, I think. And yeah, we got to the TP around this area where everything got smashed. And since then, I'm still looking for, continuation on the bullish, because the price broke this resistance, and this is supposed to be the thing that created rejection. We're supposed to get rejection here, but the price actually broke. They created a new OB. So right here we have an inside bar. I'm going to be using that to get a new entry. So if you are looking for entry right here, you could be setting a buy limit just down here. All right, and it could be targeting 130,800, which would be around this area. 130,800, and the stop will be below here. And why is that? Is because I just want you guys to be on the safer side. So if the price could come back, right, and test this area, all right, it could be going bullish from there. All right, so price test this area, we could get a manual entry, or if you set a buy limit around this area, and we could continue bullish. So that's it about USD JPY. That's the next moves, and that's the previous trade we took on it. So the next one I would like to talk about is the CHF JPY. We actually completed our trade on this. It was fantastic. Trust me, guys, it was fantastic. So let's move to the 4-hour time frame. Okay. On the so we're on the 4-hour time frame now, and we could see that the price actually broke the structure we actually traded here. So I'm going to clear the chart, but you can see that our projection was right. We actually got there. So I'm going to delete this, and you can see how we took the bullish entry from here, how the price projection we actually took, and how it respect the trend. So the first thing I noticed here was that Swiss is still bullish, still very bullish. All right, we have very strong bullish thing going on, and the price broke here, created a new structure spot. Although we have a OB around this area, which is cover everything around this area, but you could reduce that, reduce the contrast, since inside there we have an inside bar, and we could be. All right, so I'll be using the green, and I'll be increasing the contrast a little bit. Okay, so you can see that the price is still bullish. My projection now is that the price could get to the high 4-hour high right here and mitigate, come back down to this area, all right? And we could be looking for buy entries down here and continue bullish. All right, probably to this next order block around this area. All right, so that's my projection on CHF JPY. I think the price is still bullish. I don't really need to talk much about CHF because we're trading it all the way down here, and you can see that the continuation is still pretty we're still looking forward for the next move. So if you go to the daily time frame, you can actually see it on the data that this is the daily high, and this is the high of this is the yearly high as well of 2022. All right, so we'll be expecting the price to test this area again, probably reject, or we might, we don't know, maybe the price is going to break through and might continue bullish. So moving on to the next pair, we have GPAUD. I actually didn't take a trade on GPAUD, never, and I saw some opportunity on it. So from the daily time frame, you could see that in the previous day, we broke out of this range, and since I think last week we had bearish here, we had this doji, we had this first bearish, second bearish, this is the second day, third, fourth. This will be the fourth day of straight bearish, straight bear from GPAUD. So doing checking from the daily time frame, you could see that the price is gradually dropping back to the support, daily support we have around this area, and which is still created this year, I think. Yeah, so this was March, this is around April 2022. So that was just last month. All right, and the price is gradually dropping into it. So moving back to the 4-hour time frame. Right, so we could be expecting any bullish, you know, rejection anytime soon from now. All right, so let's refine our orders. All right, you can refine your order down to this area. All right, you can refine your order down to this area that the price actually came down here and retest this area. But there's a lot of things to consider here. We had this broken structure around this area. We had structure created here, got broken. We had another one, yeah, on the 4-hour time frame, got broken before the price actually grabbed liquidity here and moved up. So this place will be gradually be our liquidity pool. So we might still expect GPAUD to drop a little bit more into this pool. So we might be putting a short projection here. All right, and down here. All right, but my main focus would be if the price gets into this pool. So you might be expecting something like so let's say the price dropped down here, probably mitigate a little bit and before going bullish. So the ultimate position where they're looking for might be the bullish, because it's going to be a swing trade and it's going to be well planned, other than here where we have the institution and revolve. And don't forget, we created a new order block right here. So our target might just be ranging around this area. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say now. Right. So also, no, I think we should be talking about Nasdaq, because that was the actual trade we took. We actually took bullish trade on Nasdaq. Yeah. So it was a fun thing yesterday, because after the price broke this trend, I was thinking that okay, the price might be bullish, right? Because we actually broke the bearish trend. We created a high long enough to break the trend. We tested on the structure here. And if you move to the 1-hour time frame, you could actually see how we got our sell and our buys and trade. On my previous analysis, if you watch, you can rewatch the recap. It's on YouTube. I talked about the Nasdaq falling. So we actually took the sell here, and when the price got into this pool, we took a buy limit. We took our buys right here, and you can see took some profit here, moved up here, took another profit, and the price dropped from this OB created here. So this will be pretty active, and what I could say is that the price could drop lower. Obviously, it could be expecting it to drop back to this OB, or we could be expecting the rejection starting from here. We could expect the price to mitigate here for a while before taking any decision. So, but primarily, I'm still looking for bullish entry either from here, all right, either from here, down here, or from here. So that was my projection on Nasdaq. So I'll see you guys. We're not trading the crypto. We talk about GPUSD. So we talk about USD JPY. We talked about C chip JPY. We talked about so many other peers and trade. So guys, I'll be seeing you on the next one. Probably this is the USD trade. Yeah, we actually ended this on the break even. I think I said that earlier, and we're expecting it to drop here. So okay, guys, I'll see you guys on the next one. I just want to share my next view on the pairs with you guys, and I hope I had more view to you guys. So if you want to check more on our channel, you can check the channel, check the recap. If you want to join our service, you can contact me on Telegram. You can email me. And if you want to know more about the service, contact me. If you want to join the live session, one-on-one live session, you can contact me as well. I'll see you guys very soon, and bye. Thank you.